Welcome to Backyard Plicking. My name is Charles. I'll be your host as we go through and explore everything BB and pellet related, from air pistols to air rifles, targets, and ammo. Today, targets. This one. Cool, huh? Now, this thing sits on a spindle, kind of like a Ferris wheel. I actually spotted one in a sporting goods store not too long ago, but the more I looked at it, the way the construction was and whatnot, I think I'll pass. This one, on the other hand, is not bad. And one of the things really that drew me to this was, when I was a kid, many moons ago, when we had a county fair that would come through, they would actually have shooting booths. It could be, BBs or 22s or corks or something like that. And this kind of reminded me of some of the targets that they would have in some of those, where they were a little bigger, but there would be either a string or a rubber band or something that would go down and get to a small motor that would keep it rotating the whole time. Now, this one in particular is made by a company called Champion Trap and Target. Now, generally what they make is stuff for trap shooting or skeet, clay pigeons and throwers of AR 500 steel, for modern firearms. They do have a couple of targets for air pistols, air guns, and stuff like that. And this happens to be one of them. Take it out of the box. It's got 4 steel rods that screw into it. It's got a little cover plate because the hub is actually plastic. And then, of course, you got the metal rods and the little holders on the end. Now, the holders on the end, actually inside of there is like 6 little fingers. So once you push the target in, it hangs onto it, doesn't let it go anywhere. The targets themselves are actually chalk. They're not like the shatter blasts. Now, as this video progresses, you'll see why. It's a little beneficial. See the hole? Some of these things are pretty tough. You're going to get several hits on it before it really starts to kind of break down on you, so to speak. I just thought that was pretty cool. In the package, it'll have they'll send you enough to do one whole loop, enough targets to do that twice. And then you can actually buy some refill boxes to be able to put back in there. And actually the refill has a red one that's in there, but I'll show you that just in a few minutes. Let me get this thing set up real quick. We want to take some shots at it and have a little fun. Alright, there it is in all its glory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a Daisy Model 25. And I'm going to be shooting at the target that's on the bottom. Once we make it go away, you'll see this thing, because weight and gravity are going to start to take over a little bit. And we'll kind of keep shooting at the bottom ones a little bit. Now, I'll set this up and do this again later, which will be another video, but we're going to use some of the stuff that, where we have multiple rounds that we can really get after it. And what we'll try to do is see if we can get it to start spinning, because every time the one on the bottom goes over, gravity takes over, weight, mass, drives it down. But you'll see. That easy. But you see what I mean? We started losing a few and really started kind of spinning around a little bit. And you can also see that some of these things, when I was shooting them with that 25, it'll just kind of put a hole in them. Sometimes it was breaking them off. It depended on where I was actually hitting the target. So I'll take a few shots with a 426 CO2 from Daisy and just kind of see what it does to some of the remnants, because this has got a little bit more velocity coming out than the 25 did. If I can hit it. It's been a while since I shot this thing. Yeah. Apparently the faster it goes, the more it just eats it up. But that's, these chalk targets seem to do a whole lot better than the Shatter Blast, because they can take more hits. So if you start on the outside and work your way in, I mean, you got several shots on the same target, where the Shatter Blast, if you hit it in the right spot, it's gone. Try the old Pump Master. Alright. Right through it. And let's see if we can get some of the weight off of the bottom. And around she goes. See if we can get that blue just to go away. One more. And let's try that yellow on the top there. Cloud of dust, and off she goes. But I mean, you see how many rounds I put. Now there was, it was fully loaded, but I emptied all 18 that were in here. 5 pellet rounds, another 15, 18 rounds out of the 25. And if I wanted to keep going, I actually still have targets that I want to shoot at. That whole little rig was $29, I think, and they sent those to the replacements, and they send 48 replacements. If you order a refill pack, I think it was like another $9. That's not bad. I mean, that's a lot of shots, for a target, especially when it reacts, something that you can, kind of see what's going on with. So, all in all, it's not bad. Champion traps and targets. So, until next time, my name is Charles. It's been Backyard Hunting.